What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack, live here in Los Angeles, chilling at the coffee shop. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's going on with y'all, man? Hope everything is good with you guys, man. I'm out here chilling at one of my little secret locations. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation, salute to the Unfiltered fam, salute to the Mod Squad, salute to the goons in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep those likes up. Keep them at 50% of the audience at all times. That means how many people's in here, you need to have half of that be likes. You know, run it up. Run it up, man. You know, last but not least, tip your bartender. What's goody, man? What's goody? What's goody, man? I'm out here chilling. You know, I decided to come over here, man, and do some me time, something for myself. You know what I'm saying? You got to do that. And that's what Zion Williamson needs to be doing, bruh. He needs to stop thinking about his little head and start thinking with his big head, dog. And we've been talking about it, but it looks like he might have one less female that's suing him right now, dog. Because he has a whole bunch of females, man. I mean, him, your Uncle Shay Sharp, your nephew Deshaun Watson. They all got girl problems, bro. Okay, you're supposed to have 99 problems, but ain't one. Okay, you're supposed to have 99 problems, but never let it be a. Like I said, dog. But a lot of these guys, man, hey, that would have never happened to me, and it never did, and it never will. But with that being said, bro, Mariah Mills, the most notorious and famous member of this clique of women that are trying to get in Zion Williamson's pockets, trying to run his pockets, bro. She just got denied at the rim, bro. She just went to the rack and got her stuff pinned to the backboard because Tony Buzbee, who is without question the absolute MVP of ladies trying to get a bag from these dumbass athletes, okay? He represented all of the victims in the Deshaun Watson case. He represents the girl who is getting on Shannon Shay Sharp's pocket. He represents her too, okay? Anybody that's trying to get a bag out of any of these dumbass athletes, he represents. He has now formally declined taking Mariah Mills' case, all right? It is official. And announcements was made from his firm, his law firm, and I'm just going to paraphrase. Basically what it said was, quote, she contacted our offices, and after someone in our offices, we went over her case and her situation. We have declined to represent her in regards to this potential situation. They said that we are not casting any aspersions on the merits of her claims, meaning we don't have any opinion on her claims. We're not saying that it's meritless. We're not saying that it's merit, it's full of merit. But what we are saying is we are going to pass, bro. They said that a lot of their cases are under the radar. They're not highly publicized. And most of the time, those cases go, unknown, okay? Which means settlements, okay? We want to keep it very low-key. We don't need a whole lot of high-profile cases. And they just said that they came up on a $650 million judgment, within the past month. And they said they're going to respectfully decline. Now, here's the funny part about all of that. This is the fourth law firm that has denied to take Mariah Mills' case against Zion Williamson. I mean, this is the fourth one, all right? It's like what it is, bro. It's like you go to the dentist, all right? You need to go to the dentist for a deep cleaning, all right? Or some work. You need to get some teeth cleaned. You need to get some cavities taken care of. You done sat into 4 or 5 different dentists' office, and they look inside your raggedy ass mouth and they say, nah, man, we're kind of cool. We're not interested in cleaning your teeth, polishing your teeth, drilling your teeth. We're not even interested in putting some some dental floss between your shit. No. Then you go to the next one. No. Then you go to the next one. No. And then you go to the person who specializes in raggedy ass mouths, and you go there and they say no too. That's your, hey man, it doesn't look like her case is holding water, bro. It doesn't look good. Okay? It doesn't look good at all. But we all know that Zion Williamson is still being sued by some other young lady, okay? And it doesn't mean that she will not come back. What it does mean is, hey, dude, her case must not be as strong as some of these other cases, all right? Like I said before, Tony Busby is the resident go-to guy when it comes to women and dumbass athletes getting a bag, all right? That's what he does. He's already has gotten money. Let's not act like Deshaun Watson didn't settle a whole shitload of cases to get him out of this situation, okay? He settled at least 20 or 30 cases. Remember when he had like 30 cases and he settled them, dog? Before he got the chance, we got suspended. After he signed his $250 million deal, he got suspended and he had to get all that stuff settled. Who represented all 30 of those ladies that they got a settlement check from? That would be Tony Buzbee. Okay, Tony Buzbee represented all them ladies that got those money. And all the other ones that are still suing Deshaun Watson, he represents them too. Now, the 20-year-old young lady that is suing your Uncle Shay Shay and suing Club Shay Shay and the nightcap and all of that shit, who wants a $50 million bag, guess who's representing her 20-year-old self? That would be Tony Buzbee, the same dude. Okay, he's not dropping that case because that case got audio, video, all kinds of shit. Okay, PayPal payments. All right, all kinds of shit. That's the case where he feels like he can win that one or at least get a big ass settlement. So he didn't drop that case and a bunch of other cases that he's working with right now. But when it came to this Zion Williamson case, he said, nah, we cool. We're not interested. And like I said, this is her fourth attorney. Now, I will say this. All right, I will say this. I am not casting any aspersions whether she's telling the truth or not. It's not my job. My job is not to analyze what it is as far as the truth or not the truth. This is all opinion. This channel is opinionated. It's satire. It's shooting some steam. It's all of that, dog. Okay, but what it isn't is a law channel. I'm not a law channel. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a litigator. I am not attorney. Okay, I'm none of that. But what I am is a man with a platform who could do what he wants on his platform as long as it's in the confines of what I know. And what I know is this. I know common sense. All right, I know that. And in my opinion, okay, all right, allegedly, in my opinion, she don't got no case. She don't got no case, bro. You don't got no case, bro. If 4 attorneys are saying we ain't interested on a high-profile case, on a multi-millionaire athlete, they're not interested. They're like, they see too many holes or chinks in the armor. She's made this highly too publicized. She's made it like she's too radioactive, bro. If you remember a couple of years ago when she was doing her thing and she was all over Twitter and they had to cancel her account and all that kind of stuff, man, that was because she was doing too much. And so I think that they're like, you know what? We don't need somebody who's as known, recklessly known, because all the stuff she did was very reckless in regards to trying to represent her. Like, before she was being represented, okay, it makes sense for you to get out there and, say what it is you need to say, do what you need to do. But the process of, if I'm representing you, I can't be walking into a situation where there's already a target on you. Okay, there's already a target on that situation because of how she behaved and how she acted and all of that. So unfortunately for her, she's going to have to try to get somebody else. I think that she'll finally wind up getting somebody to do that. I think she will find an attorney, or maybe need to get somebody fresh out of law school, bro. Maybe, because I'm telling you this shit right now. Nobody wants to touch her, man. They're like, I'm cool. I don't want anything to do with it because of all the stuff that happened. This is like a 3-year thing. Seems like she's coming out. She could have been got an attorney. If anybody should have been doing what she's trying to do, it should have been her. She should have been doing this a year ago, 2 years ago. Now all of a sudden, this other young lady is suing Zion Williamson for all these allegations, SA, DA, DV. And now, you know, immediately after she heard that she's trying to get between a $19 and $30 million bag, now she's trying to do it. Okay? There's no statute of limitations on it, but it's just something that you need to understand. Like, hey man, if things look suspicious, they look suspicious, bro. I mean, doesn't mean that it isn't, but we don't have to pretend like it's not weird. We don't have to pretend it's not weird. Looks weird, probably is weird. Okay? So Tony Busby, who is definitely a guy who's out to try to get as many cases as possible and get to as many bags as possible, said, hey man, we kind of cool. And we reported it a couple of days ago when I said, there's a problem because she's going to Tony Busby. All right. Now what I'm thinking is this. I don't know if Tony Busby is representing the young lady that is suing that's suing Zion Williamson right now. We don't know. Like he said, he likes to keep things under the wraps. He doesn't like to have a lot of high-profile cases. Based on what was read, you know, the statement was most of their cases are all done without no knowledge. Like a lot of their cases, nobody knows about them. They're not profile cases. They're not out in the public. She's all over the place. She was on TMZ here in LA the other day. Okay, she's always seeking the camera, seeking that validation of knowing her plight and all of that. And some of these guys, like, hey man, I like Jane Doe's. You know, also the puppy. Tony Busby was also representing one of the cases with Diddy and Jay-Z. Remember the Diddy Jay-Z lawsuit that the lady was trying to say that back in 2001 or whatever that something happened and then they dropped that case. Tony Busby was responsible for that. So with all of this being said, every one of those young ladies are outside of the Shannon Sharp young lady. All of them, they're Jane Doe's. Nobody knows who they are. They could be sitting next to me. They could be sitting right over here at the coffee shop. They could be at the grocery store with you. They could be at a pump, pumping some gas. Okay? Low key, low profile, all of that. All right? But Mariah Mills, see, now nobody wants to deal with you. Nobody wants to deal with you, man. That crash out shit, you should have been thinking logically. Why crash out and go crazy when you found out that Zion Williamson had some other girls? I don't understand why you didn't think that. The boy was 22 years old. Why would he be with one girl? Like, why would he do that? All right, I wouldn't. Man, if I was 22, I wouldn't have been messing with you anyway. But bottom line is, hey, things happen. But for you to expect somebody, you're in your 30s, damn near, I think he's 30, 32 years old, maybe even older than that. You think a 22-year-old player who just came in the NBA, who got all these buns running around, you think that he's not gonna only be with you? You don't live in New Orleans? Nah, man, he's doing what he's supposed to do, clapping as many buns as possible. But unfortunately for him, he didn't strap up, and now he has a bunch of baby mamas, and that's just what it is, okay? Hey, man, we all love buns, but some of us avoided child support, like me. I'm like, I'm not doing it. I don't care. I'm not having no kid with nobody who ain't my wife, and that's what I did, all right? But my other boys, hey, man, 5, 6, 7 baby mamas on one, that's what it was, okay? I mean, you want to deal with all of that? I didn't. But Zion Williamson has enough money to deal with it, all right? So that's what it is, man. I'm just sitting here, man, you know, sitting here with my muffin over here by the water, bro, one of my secret squirrel spots here in LA. I don't let nobody know where the hell I am, okay? And I'm over here enjoying myself, flipping through my phone, and I see that Tony Busby said, not interested. Nah, you got to go somewhere else. Go find somebody else to take that case. I'm cool. I got enough shit popping, all right? So that's what I wanted to come in and say, man. Let me shout some of you guys out. I'm just here so I don't get fined, bro. Make sure you guys are checking out all the content. The content has been excellent. The missed last night, the day before, and everything's relevant. Especially our coverage of the Diddy case, our coverage of all this shit. Y'all need to go back, Entertain yourselves, bro. Get through your shift. Get through rush hour traffic. You know what I'm saying? Get through your lunch. You know, get through your workout. All of that. While you waiting in the bank line, listen to Matthew Shack Unfiltered, man. Sub the channel. Get things popping. Let me say what's up to y'all out here, man. Then I'm going to go back to what I'm doing, which is whatever the hell I want. All right. Brother Tito, what's going on, Tito? Salute, big dog. Hey, big dog. We out here doing what we do best, man, which is whatever the hell we want to do. Stephen Hinton in the house was happening. TD12. What's going on? Said you already had a copy. Took baby girl to school. Yeah, man. I just dropped my son off. Took my son to school, bro. It's kind of cool, man. Kind of cool. I walked up. I'm talking to Brother Tito because us real fathers out here who beat the blocks for ours. I got to talk to you. Hey, dog. I walked up today. You know, I picked my son up. I drop my son off every day. I pick my son up every day. I go to the classrooms. Everybody know. Okay, I'm here every day. And when I walked up to the school, they had like a table set up, Tito, and had bags, colored bags, and they were giving out all the fathers. It was a Father's Day appreciation. Had a little food in there, little water. You know what I'm saying? Little something to eat in there. You know, a little pastry. And they were like, "This is for all the fathers." All the fathers, man. And us fathers that drop our kids off, we was getting them. And you know what was funny? The mothers were kind of salty. The mamas was kind of salty because they wasn't getting that. They had Mother's Day, of course. They didn't get no little bag. They got more than us. But it was just funny to see the mothers not getting something and the fathers were getting something. And they were making sure, oh, let me get one of those. They were like, nope, it's for the fathers. Nope. For the fathers. I was like, yeah, that's what it's about. Okay. So yeah, Tito, we take care of ours. All right, straight up. Oh no, Raider guy, what's going on? Okay. Hey, do your thing. Okay, I have my dark roast right here, dog. Chilling. Chilling, man. Walking around, man. A lot of shooby doobies out here, dog. They out here getting their run on, man. I'm telling you. Okay, they running around here, dog. They be running. They all over. You see me eyes darting around because they running, bro. I'm telling you, you brother, you young cats better get in shape. The worst thing that could ever happen to you is one of these girls let you get some buns. They're going to wear you out, bro. You're going to be asleep in 15 minutes. All right, I'm telling you, these girls in shape. All right, yeah, we in there chilling like a villain, big dog. We doing what we do. Shadiqua, what's going on? Hey, I'm feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. I'm just trying to get that last little bit of coughing done. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward to being 100%. I'm probably at about 90, 97%, something like that. But, you know, I just can't wait to smoke a cigar, man. I told myself I got to be cough-free before I start smoking my cigars. It's already been like 2 weeks. I'm like, damn, I'm not even doing all my normal thing that I normally do, dog. Okay, eating healthy, doing whatever. Okay, just handling my business. Okay, what's going on? What's happening out there? What's going on? Shadiqa said they saw something in the case. I mean, we speculating, but that's what we do. We got a right to our opinions. Okay, our opinions are opinions. They're not fact, but this is the fourth attorney law firm that denied her case. They're like, we're not doing it. She's somebody who you can't predict. It's like you start representing her and she get triggered. She's just going to start going all off. She's going to start going all over Twitter and posting and saying all kinds of crazy stuff. It's like, you're not low key. Like you made the block hot. You made the block hot. It is what it is. Okay. I don't care, man. If Pookie is a notorious purse stealer and he shows up to church and a purse is missing, who you gonna think stole it? You gonna think Pook stole it, even though Pook was in the choir. Like, hey man, Sister Johnston's purse is missing. Well, how did that happen? Pookie was behind the whole thing the whole time. I don't know, man, but I think Pook took it. So that's what it is. Pookie didn't take it. Okay, Pookie's brother, Tookie took it. Okay, like Tookie, he took it, but it wasn't Pookie. So that's what it is. They don't want it. They're like, man, you're too high profile and too volatile. Can't do it. All right. What's up, Los? What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Chilling. Okay. What's happening? What's happening? Got people walking around. I don't know what's going on with the squads, man. Still too early with football to figure that out, man. We barely in OTAs, man. Give it a chance to simmer a little bit. Okay. So we will definitely talk about that when the time is right. All right. Appreciate all you guys. All right. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. We out here chilling, bro. We're out here chilling, man. Out here, man. It's a little overcast today, man. Not too cold, man. But you know, nice little beverage, nice little something to eat. And we're over here chilling, hanging out. And I guess we'll find out what's going on later in the day, man. But that's pretty much it, bro. Just wanted to come in real quick. Make sure y'all subbing the channel. Make sure y'all sharing the videos. Make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you know when we on here. And last but not least, man, okay, become a member. Become a member, dog. All right. We need memberships. Membership has privileges. All right, man. Love all y'all, man. Let me get back to doing this. Match check and filter.